Hello, this is Adrian Hoffman with Cockblock Studios again, reviewing Armada Command Bridge. We are at the actual command bridge, and we will start at the top and work our way down. At the top, the 1 is the round indicator, and as you can see, it swaps colors as rounds progress. In order to reset rounds, which will also, or games, which will also reset damage and everything else, you long click on it. That's also where you can select your objective. So let's go ahead, select an objective, hit done, and now we have the objective actually up at the top bar. You can click on that top bar at any point in time, so that way you can see the objective. Next we have the ships, which are listed in a horizontal scroll bar, and then we have squadrons, which are also listed in a horizontal scroll bar. When the round counter is at 1, you can long click your ship, and you can set up your ship so that way you can give it an ID. We'll give it 12 just for fun. You can also give it a starting speed. We can put in 9, but that doesn't really matter. And we'll say that for this objective, the ship is a target. So that way you can see different items. Now, on the ship screen, you can see that there's a little targeting item that happened on the bottom right. So that means that that ship is a target. And also that it has a number of 12 for the ID. When you click on it, because this item has a max speed of 2, it doesn't matter that we put in 9 because the max speed is 2. And so that covers the setup that we did. When you click on it, that brings up the ship items. As far as speed, pretty much everything is you single click on it to increase, you long click on it to decrease, and you can take it all the way to 0, but you cannot take it past 0. And when you're at 0, you cannot use defense tokens. So just something to be aware of. So we're going to pick this back up to do. The 3 boxes in the middle section, those are for your tokens, or I'm sorry, those are for your command dials, and they stack just like normal command dials would. And in order to use them, you long click, and then you can either indicate that you used them immediately, or this darker box in the middle, if you click on that, that is where your token stash goes. And you can load up your tokens all the way up to your token count. So you can set up your items, and if you notice, if you long click and use it, they stack just like they should. And it doesn't matter which ones you have long press, they will change as needed. So that covers command dial, that covers speed, command dials, tokens. On the right hand side up at the top, you have your damage cards. Now these do not cover the specialty damage cards. You will still need your damage cards. This just indicates the damage that the ship has taken during that during the lifespan. You can also use your icons, and you can flip them back over. You can also long click and discard if needed. If you long click on your ship, you can recover tokens. It also depends if you have that card. You can look at the card at any point in time. So if you want to see exactly what the card looks like, you can always go back, take a look. For shields, this will, you have your normal shield setup. So you have your fore, you have your aft. Again, single click will take away, long click will give back, and you can take it all the way down to 0, but you can't take it any further. Going back, and if we go back, you can tell everything is still there. Also, you can always take a look at your upgrades, and you can use upgrades to, you can use them by clicking on them or unclicking on them to indicate have you used them this round. You can also long click if you need to discard an upgrade for whatever reason, and just like with the tokens, you can recover those at any point in time. Now, You'll see a little flag right now on the squadron, and that is because that is a unique. The ship, when we did the upgrades for the ship, we did not include a general. So what we need to do is we need to go back and we need to include Admiral Akbar just for fun. And now you see that we have a flag. So this is our flagship. If we had another ship in the mix, let's go ahead and do this one, and we tried to add another admiral, only one commander allowed per fleet, please remove the existing commander before we try that again. And so we would have to go to Admiral Akbar, we'd have to remove him, then we'd have to come back, and then we could do Commander Sato, and then as you see, the flag on our home one is gone, and the flag on our Liberty is up. So now that we have damage covered, we have tokens covered, we have command dials covered, we have speeds covered, we have the cards and the shields covered, and upgrades. So that covers everything that is for ships. Oh, let's go ahead and add like another couple ships so that way you can see how that looks for spinning. And now you can see why the numbers are extremely important when you set up your ship for quick and easy identification of your ships. So there's 2, there's 23, and there's 12. Very fast, very easy to see which one you want, very easy to see which one to go to, and it doesn't matter how big your fleet goes, this will expand to accommodate. So the squad setup is very much simplified. The ship card or the squadron card is always displayed, and you have your tokens just like normal, and you have your damage. Once you hit the damage level for either the ship or the squadron, so let's pick this guy up to 4. As you can see, now he has a red X. You can still select him even though it has a red X. So you can still look at the card, you can still look at the damage, you could still play through with that card if you had the option where they're not immediately destroyed, they're destroyed at the end of the round. That does not stop you from actually doing actions with that card. However, it is a visual indicator that that ship or that squadron is completely destroyed. So once you switch rounds, everything clears out. However, tokens reset as far as whether or not they've been used. The damage is still available and still the same. Your tokens don't disappear. Your command dials do not change. Everything stays the same. Shields are the same unless you restore them, of course. And you can also always look at your objective at any time. That covers the command bridge portion of Armada Command Bridge. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us through the feedback. Highly recommend it. We are pretty good at getting back within a day or so. And if you have any requests as far as things you would like to see changed or things that you would like to see added, please feel free to give us a shout and we will do what we can. Thank you.